Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the show, where we take a look back at the most recent events from Powerslam Pro Wrestling, which took place at the PPW Arena and Training Center in the Newtown Mall in New Philadelphia, Ohio. I'm Joe Cross, and today we will be talking about the event that happened on June 23rd of 2024. The show started off with our new commissioner and leader of the newly dubbed Syndicate, Sid Scott, who wanted to welcome everyone and let them know that things are going to be run a little differently from here on out. She banned the boss's music from ever being played again and laid down some threats to anyone who dared to cross her. Then it was on with the show. The first match of the night was a triple threat match between Nolan Bates, Jesse Thorne, and the returning Big Nasty Vinnie Maverick. The match started with Jesse letting Big Nasty know that he just wanted to find out who attacked him, but Vinny did not care. Bates came out, who said he knew who attacked him, and he was here to finish the job, jumped in the ring, and started attacking Jesse to start the match. Jesse was trying to beat the information out of Bates, but Big Nasty, he was just trying to win the match. This led to Jesse getting frustrated with Vinny getting in his way, pushed Vinny Mac out of the way, proved to be quite the big mistake. Most of the rest of the match was Big Nasty just giving both of them a tour of his world, until Bates escaped the ring and left Jesse Thorne to take most of the assault. Big Nasty made easy work of the still injured Jesse, finished the match off, and then in a heartfelt scene, Big Nasty had a little bit of a change of heart, carried Jesse to the back after the match. Does Bates really know who attacked him? And how will this investigation continue? The second match of the night was a tag team champion match, which was arranged by the commissioner in an attempt to get all of the gold transferred into the clutches of the Syndicate. It was pretty tough with DLA and Colin Crew, taking on Truck Morris and TJ Dynamite. This match was hard-hitting, and the Syndicate members were not messing around, along with Natalie causing some distraction on the outside. The future of the tag team titles were looking pretty dim. Truck left pretty tough, looking pretty rough, and exited the ring telling TJ to hit the spear and bring home the gold. DLA was able to reverse this spear into a roll-up and got the 3 count. This was pretty funny. Morris, assured that they were winning the match, was actually had his back turned to the ring, counting with the crowd for the 3 count, and when a 3 came, he was really excited until he turned around and saw the completely shocked face of TJ Dynamite. I tried to actually talk with TJ about how he felt about the end of the match, but he just kind of grabbed his head and screamed at me and walked away. I cannot imagine the backlash they are going to take for this failed attempt to capture the titles. Match 3 was definitely a good match. Fan favorite JVM taking on the bull rope bully Mike Michaels. Bully took the early advantage, was really putting a beating on JVM. The crowd was able to rally JVM back into this fight. He got a 2 count after hitting the Dirty Martini. Michaels was doing his best to regain the advantage, and things were looking pretty bad for JVM. Michaels tried to put him up on the turnbuckle and finish him off with some top rope moves, and JVM was able to reverse this and cause the bully to come crashing down. Michaels could not recover in time to kick out. This was a great match. The crowd certainly loves JVM. Now, I usually don't cheer for the bad guy, but the Bull Rope Bully, he has something special, and I always look forward to seeing him in the ring. The next match was R.J. Jonesy, who last episode was abandoned by his brother and tag team partner Jimmy James, against the newly crowned PPW Heavyweight Champion Sean Blaze. This match was fast-paced, which was working to Jonesy's advantage, but Blaze was able to stifle that in pretty short order and take control of the match, grinding Jonesy down until Jonesy delivered a kick that would knock out any man. It just so happened that Blaze got out of the way and the man knocked out was the referee Q. While the ref was knocked out outside the ring, Jonesy was trying to come up with a new plan to win the match, until he turned around and was staring Jimmy James directly in the face. Jimmy laid him out and left him to be finished off by Blaze. That was when JVM came out, returning the favor to Blaze and leaving him in the ring to be pinned by Jonesy. New ref came out to the ring. 1, 2. The crowd shouted 3 and started cheering, but I knew better. The ref that was returning was Nick Ritters, the shadiest ref in PPW, and he certainly did not take long to show whose side he was on. Jonesy tried to fight back, but the ref's count was final. It didn't matter how very fast or slow that count was. Once again, the Syndicate's growing in numbers, and having an official in your back pocket is a very bad omen for the rest of the locker room. And actually, speaking of Nick Ritters, he was back out to ref the very next match. It was a match between Defarge and the Ohio champion, Mr. Crummels. Defarge was going to have quite an uphill battle. Not only is Crummels an incredible opponent, but you also have to worry about the ref calling a fair match, which he most certainly did not. Ritters was in full swing this match, calling rope breaks on Defarge, even when Crummels was the one that had him in a headlock. A lot of slow and fast counts were just too much for Defarge to overcome. Even when he technically won the match, the crowd got up to, I believe, a 7 count on the pin. But Nick was very hesitant to start the count. Defarge getting very angry. He confronted him against the ropes. Crummels came and pushed Defarge from behind into the referee, which caused the referee to disqualify Defarge for putting his hands on an official. The Syndicate came out to ringside to clean up what was left of Defarge, and out of all people, Evelyn Sage came in to make the save. And there was quite an awkward moment where I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but with a coy smile and a little wave and at Defarge to end the show, I'm not sure he was quite sure of what was happening either. Overall, we can surely see that the Syndicate has taken control. They didn't quite accomplish everything they set out to, but I'm sure there's more villainy in store for the rest of the roster. I tried to personally get backstage after the show and get some answers, but I was surrounded by members of the Syndicate, and I was told that if I was going to get more than answers if I didn't get out of there, so I got out of there. I guess we're all going to have to wait for answers on the next show, which is going to be taking place on July 14th. One thing is for sure. We need you, boss. The fans need you. The locker room needs you. PPW needs you. So until next time, this has been Joe Cross. Thanks for watching the show. I don't even know if Sydney's going to let me post this one, so I guess we'll see. I shouldn't have said that at the end.